Hello, Gary.
Hey,
hello. Hello. Good to see you. Brilliant. Okay. Hey, today, is it a holiday in Taiwan?
Labor holiday. Labor.
Labor Day. Hey.
I always pronunciation is wrong. Labor.
Labor. Let me show you. Labor. I see. Right. Okay. Labor. It's. Okay. Sorry. That's. Labor. Yeah. Usually. But it's the. Oh gosh. It's the O affects the A. Bo. Whoops. I'll do that again.
I always pronounce labor. I always.
Labor. Yeah. Actually, we in the UK we use OUR. Like color is American and British is OUR color, but color. Labor. Why we say this is like, for example, this one. One second. Cake. Tack. Tack and take is so that means to take.
I understand.
The E affects the A. Yes, that's Hey, today is special day in Taiwan. Special day, Turbia, special day. Right, I wanted to show you this one. It's next week we will feature this, the food and drink. So next week, food and drink will focus on bubble milk tea, bubble boba, is it bubble milk tea? Yes. It's bubble milk tea. Do you like bubble milk tea? Boba milk tea. Let me just show you. Next week we will have it updated today, but bubble milk tea is for next week. Do you like, is it, how to say, is it Nenju Naicha? Nenju, is it?
Nenju
Naicha, yes. Bubble milk tea, it's on next week. I'll just show you where it's going to be. Let's see, Gary, I'll just look for it. Bubble milk tea coming up. Here we go. The bubble milk tea, it could be good to look at. So Monday next week, we will be looking at the different things with bubble milk tea. So yes, from a story, do you know the story behind? It's Taichung. Have you been to Taichung? Yeah, Gary, Taichung, I think it's in Taichung, original bubble milk tea. So
I'm in Taiwan, I don't know this I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I think it's a story. This lady here, and because it's international today, it's Bubble Milk Tea Day. So looking out for the boba. She Lin, is it Shu Shui? Anyway, sorry, I don't know how to say Lin Shu Shui. Maybe Stephanie knows. Okay. She was in a she was in a meeting, a Taipei meeting, and Liao very bored, and so she mixed the tapioca. She was a bit hungry, so she mixed this with her tea, and then, ooh, this isn't nice. And she created this new type of drink, the boba tea. So a nice accident. So that story will be next week on Monday. So today it's celebrated. It's today National Bubble Tea in Taiwan. So many people are buying this today. I don't know, every day. Do you have a flavor you like? Bubble milk tea?
I don't like.
Oh, you don't like? Okay.
Yes.
Is it bad for you? Is it very fattening or humpang? Is it too sweet? Too much sugar and tang? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do people drink too much every day? Drink and get fat like me?
Every day a cup, and long time and sick and ill to ill. I am sick.
Oh, really? Yes. You felt sick. Yes, you feel. Oh, Gary, yes. Did you know now? Just before we popsicle ice lollies now. Did you know they have bubble milk tea ice lolly as well? Okay, so if you don't like the drink, okay, you got the ice lolly. You cannot escape. Okay, right. So today, many ice lollies. Have you seen?
Please translate ice slowly. I don't know what I slowly how to spell.
Sorry, my fault. Yeah, apologies. Popsicle is an ice lolly. I think, yeah, ice lolly, popsicle, and then do we say ice lolly? Do you know? You got me thinking.
Ice lolly.
Ice lolly. Is that a word? I don't know. Actually, I'm sorry, Gary. Don't you? I'm sorry. I need to check.
The translator is the same.
Lolly? Is that? Oh, it is. Oh, whew. Okay. It is true. I thought it was lolly. Ice lolly. Yes, it is. It is correct. Ice lolly. Popsicle. Ice lolly. Yes. Okay. So today, I couldn't resist. I had to say it. Today, lots of people are, I don't know why today. I do not know why it's national, why today is National Bubble Tea. I've been trying to find out if this was invented, whether she created this on April 30th. I don't think so. I have no idea. But anyway, so Okay, so if you're interested, you can try bubble milk tea, ice lolly. Okay.
I don't like.
Option there. Right, I know. Hey, by the way, drought, just before we begin, Taiwan drought. Another question here. Drought, a very unfortunate situation. The drought in Taiwan, no
Yes. Oh,
water.
and yesterday it is raining one day.
Oh, good.
And,
Okay.
but today it is sunshine, the sunshine and sunny. Today is sunny.
Sunny, right. So is it Taiwan Central Weather Bureau? I'll just have a quick look at this. Taiwan Central Weather Bureau. Sorry, it's coming through. Ah, sunny. Okay, slightly cloudy, partly cloudy, partly clear. Oh,
The
so
I have a question. The server and the water reservoir English and I use translate the lack and reserve. I don't know if it's right or false. Reserve, yes.
yeah, reservoir.
Reservoir.
Reservoir. It's French, Gary. It's a
No
French
more,
word. It's sort of an English-French word. Yeah, fagua. French, yeah. Reservoir. It's a body of a large natural or artificial lake. Artificial, man-made. It's a reservoir is a man-made or man-made
yes, people made.
Man-made artificial lake. Yeah. The reservoir. The reservoir is a man-made artificial lake.
So I use this word is right.
Correct. Yes.
The server.
Reservoir.
Reservoir.
Yeah. We work around the vowels. Reservoir. Oh, French. Right. Reservoir. Reservoir. Hold on, Gary. I'm working on it. Oh, reservoir.
Yes.
Okay. Can't do it. It has to be French. Oh, the French. Anyway, so reservoir. Voir. Oh gosh. Can you say? All right, Gary. Have a go. Voir.
Reservoir.
Not bad. Not bad. Good. Oh, well done.
Reservoir.
Oh, that's right. Was a friend. There was a friend. A Taiwan friend at university here, and we travel in Europe. We traveled. We went to France, and he wanted to say some French words. He says, excuse, moi. Excuse me. It's a excuse. Sorry, excusez-moi. This is the French to say excuse me, moi, me. It's French. So unfortunately, he couldn't say it right. So he says excuse-moi. Unfortunately, not quite appropriate. However, okay. So the difficult sometimes French, and I won't explain what that is because I'm getting my pants in a twist on that one. So anyway, reservoir, Gary, one more time. Reservoir. Yes, great. Okay, question. How is it? Is it still very dry? Are you having to, at the moment, water is a lake equals natural. Lake is a natural body of water. Really don't know how to explain that. Lake is a natural body
I
of
understand
water.
little and lot. I understand the different. It's different.
Yeah, Sun Moon Lake. So we got
Yes.
River
Now it's
Tang.
no water.
Yeah, no water, none.
And nearly no water.
And I think there's a reservoir. Is it Taoyuan? You live in Miaoli, right?
Miaoli is my control.
Yeah, and I know Taoyuan have a very large reservoir, big wall. The reservoir dam. There's a reservoir wall. Reservoir wall. This is called a dam.
Yes.
I've got a bad joke. I don't know if you want to hear it. So what did the fish say when it's bumped into a wall? Dam. Anyway.
I look the water and this and 3% the water.
Really?
I forget the
3%?
news.
Wow.
And 20% and 25%. I forget how the quantity, the water quantity. I forget percentage.
Oh,
Now.
right. No, but that's very low. It's below. Maybe it's below 20%.
It's below.
Below. Right. Yeah. We can then a ballpark number. So is this the Taiwan drought, Sun Moon Lake? Are we talking about Sun Moon Lake? The Sun Moon Lake drought. Oh dear. Do you have any water rationing? Water rationing. Let me just write rationing. Water rations. Do you get water every day? Rationing or water?
No, because I'm every day the water is enough. It is not.
Okay. All right. So at the moment,
Yes.
enough.
Yes. No ration. No
rations.
ration.
No. Okay. So.
But and the patient equate. I use translate.
Yeah. Good. That's good. It's the way to do it, Gary. Currently, we don't have any rations. Currently, have any water rations in our area? I suppose that's maybe in our county, in our.
I know. I use a translate. I try say use English. Reduce the water pressure.
Oh, the water. Oh, when you put the tap, when you switch the tap.
The water company. The water company.
Oh, right.
Reduce the pressure. Pressure.
Water pressure.
So no start ration. No start rationing.
Oh, no rations. There's no rations.
Rationing. No rationing. Yes.
But the water pressure, interesting. So when you switch the tap,
Yes.
tap on, there's just a little water. When does the maybe when I switch the tap on, only a little water flows out.
Yes.
Right.
So not and if so no start no start not rushing.
Not start rationing, yes. Right. Okay. So
It's not
yes. So
it's not yet time. It's not yet time.
right. Rations have not started yet. Yes, that's
yes, not start yet.
Interesting. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, what will change? Will there be a so just have a look at the weather forecast. Northern Taiwan.
No
Are you,
rain.
yeah, Northern Taiwan, no, whole of Taiwan. Yes, Miaoli County. Sunny. Oh, Tuesday, not good. Okay. All right. Occasional rain on Thursday, Wednesday. Oh gosh, Wednesday. Just occasional rain. Wow, very dry. Oh, Tainan, Kaohsiung, Pingtung, Yilan. Okay, occasional rain. Occasional, just occasional rain. Oh dear. That looks dark. No, okay. Oh, Jinmen County. Jinmen. Oh, that's China, isn't it? Almost as close to China. Anyway, but yeah, okay. So that's painful. Hopefully, yeah. That's so. How do you store water? Do you store water like this? Is that water rationing? You put it in a. You put the water into a. Into the bathtub. Is that what you do? You store water. How do you store water?
I have 2,000 liter. The
water tower. Water
tower.
my
water tower. I have
water tower. Yes.
I have 10,000 liter. 10,000 liter water tower. Water tower.
Okay, tower. Okay, my
Tower. And he have ability is 10 10,000 liter. 10,000 liter.
okay. 10,000
liter. LITER. Oh, so it's not 10,000. 2 and the 20,000.
Oh, 20,000. Oh, double
Yes.
20.
The number I always forget.
Oh, it's very good. And well done, Gary. You know this 20,000.
Yes.
Some people don't know how to say it right. Well done. 20 and then the units 1,000. Oh, 20,000. So yes, I wonder maybe that's a way to put it in store it in the bath or anyway.
I say wrong. Not 10,000. 10,000. 20,000 is too big. I forget. 10,000. 10,
Okay, 10,000. 10,000. Okay.
Oh no. 2,000. 2,000. Oh,
2,000.
always 2,000. Yes, 2,000.
Okay, 2,000 liters. Right. 2,000 liters.
2,000
Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. The typical water tower,
Water tower.
Taiwan. Let's have a look. Some typical water. The water
Big hall.
tower. I'm wondering
And
about whether.
water
I think
tower
it's a tank, isn't it?
not a concrete. You in Taiwan you have
Water tank.
stainless. You can see yes, you can see the stainless.
Right. This is the water tank. Water tank. It's
Water
different. Yeah.
So
This is the tower is, yeah, the water tank, my home water tank, but the
how different the tank and the tower? I don't
tower,
know.
yeah. Water tower is water tower is the really big industrial. Good question. I'm asking myself. It's similar, but the tower tends to be a more larger, bigger. Tower is a bigger structure. So water tower tends to be, yeah, you know, like a 101 is a tower.
I understand. I see the picture. I understand.
Yeah, yes, I think it's better. Seeing a picture does help explain. Yeah, I often see water tower like I guess like this. Yeah, big water tower. I don't know why they do a tower like that. I guess it's the pressure, isn't it, to put the pressure down. You often see a lot of water towers that store the water there. But yeah, it's for the area supply. But then, yeah, your water towers are pretty much like that. So yeah, 2,000 liters. Yeah. Okay then. Right. Well, fingers crossed that we will be able to get that through. Gary. Okay. Toy Story, the movie Toy Story. We'll have a quick look. Animation. It's the meaning of animation.
I understand. I have a used dictionary.
Okay, fantastic, Gary.
And the movie and the move. Cartoon move.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
like
Have
cartoon and
you've seen the movie? The top 10 characters of yeah, yes.
The movie I don't see I don't see the movie. But
Okay.
I know the Toy Story, the movie. I don't watch. I don't.
Okay. No, it's fine, Gary. Before there was this Luxo Junior. It's a small animation movie about two lights, and this began Pixar. This became the Pixar company. Pixar is the name of the company. Pixar company. The Pixar is the name. Pixar is the name of the company that made Toy Story. And Toy Story, the Pixar first CGI, computer generated imagery. Computer generated imagery, Gary. Do you like CGI movies? CGI, computer generated movies. Here's a few.
I understand. Use
Yeah.
not not too smart, not too smart. I understand.
Yeah, that's. I just wonder. Just here's a few of the called groundbreaking. Groundbreaking. These are like pioneers. The new frontier. Pioneer. Groundbreaking. Pioneer. Pioneering or pioneering. Pioneering. Or pioneer. Let's just see if we can do.
Pioneer.
So it's like a person who is among the first to explore or settle something new, pioneering, pioneering, something new today. Do you think movies need CGI? Do you think it's good? The computer generated imagery? Do you feel it helps a movie? Do you think it makes a movie better? CGI. CGI. Do you like CGI in movies? Do you know, Gary? CGI. Do you think CGI is good for movie?
I don't know. I don't like I the I don't like the CGI the movie. This I have a I did I'm not allowed to see the movie, so I don't how to do this describe to you. I'm not a subscribe describer. I always describer subscriber is I don't
Oh, right.
use wrong.
Gary, it's yeah, it's
description.
description. Yeah, it's like CGI, like Star Wars. Have you seen the movie Star Wars? Star Wars movie? Very old, maybe.
Yes, video stuff. In Taiwan, I know this movie.
Okay.
But
Titanic.
I never seen. I never watch.
Never watched. No, yeah, okay. Jurassic Park. There we go.
Oh, I have watched.
Yes.
I watched and the one I have and the 2, 3 I know see I know watch.
Oh, right. Okay. You saw the first one.
The first
Do you feel
the first I have watch.
Yeah.
And the 2 and always and after 2, 3 and the 9 and the now and the 9 I know.
Yes, gosh, 1993, that long ago. Gosh. Anyway, do you feel it looks real? Does it look very amazing, isn't it? The way they make an Avatar. Again, it's never seen before. A different world to the Earth. And here we have Gravity. Oh gosh, great movie. Wow. Roller coaster, I call it.
I will see, but I know this movie, but I don't watch.
Yeah, roller. Spelt it roller. Roller coaster. I think a roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
I call it it's a roller coaster of a movie. It's a roller coaster of a movie. This is a roll. Hello, Weston. Good to see you. We're looking at CGI. CGI, Weston. That's computer generated imagery. CGI. CGI. Do you think CGI helps with movies? Do you like movies with CGI, Weston? Computer. Okay, I think Weston, are you? Oh yes, you are there. Yes. CGI. Yes. Do you like, we're looking at just the theme is about animation, the animation. We're just going through this, aren't we, Gary? Just to have a look at animation, computer animation, okay? So do you like computer animation movies? Weston, what do you think?
Mm, yes, it seems what style.
Oh, we lost Gary. Okay. Well, come and go. Yes. And we were just, I was just talking with Gary, and we were looking at some of the top CGI movies in the past. And we were just looking at some very interesting CGI movies. Here's just a sample few. Yes, actually, The Terminator. Oh, gosh. Don't know if you've seen this movie, The Terminator. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. I always like to say that. Don't know if you've heard of the Judgment Day. Oh, some amazing CGI effects. These are some of the iconic. This one actually is on the BBC right now. Westworld. Might watch it again this weekend. New frontier of movies. Pioneering. Okay. Frontier. Frontier, bordering, new, future, frontier, pioneering. Let's do that. Pioneering. So the very first CGI Western was Toy Story. Have you seen this movie before?
Yes, I've seen this movie before.
It's and so next time you ever see a CGI movie, this was the very first CGI movie. Okay, it was the very first one that came out in 1995. The very first. Sorry, I'm sorry, Gary. We're just going through the start of CGI movies. This was a short animation before, maybe 5 minutes. That's kind of the movies before that. But then the very, very first movie, whole feature length movie, we call it a feature length movie. How long is a movie? How long do you think? How many minutes is a movie nowadays, Weston?
Like for about 90 minutes.
90 minutes, yeah. You think, Gary, a movie today, about 90 minutes,
Like
1.5
average.
hours? On average, yeah. Would you agree,
For the
Gary?
like Transformer, it can be really long.
Yes, sometimes 2 hours.
Or maybe for some movie that don't have enough money to do, maybe only have 60 minutes.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, it could be that. Maybe to reduce the budget, maybe.
Like maybe they don't have enough money for now, so they make 2 movies for the one long story.
Can you give an example? Let me say, how about Harry Potter?
Like Harry Potter, Avenger, Transformer.
Oh, Avengers. Was that 2 movies? Right. Oh, I didn't know that one.
Like there are totally 4 movies.
Wow, right, yes. The Lord of the Rings. That's another one, isn't it? Lord of the Rings. I think it was 3 movies. Wow. I think the Lord of the Rings. So movies that were split. Let's have a look. Movies that were split in 2. Yeah. Movies. Spell that correct? Split in 2. Yeah. Movies that were split in 2. No, I don't know. That's yeah, the blockbusters that should have been split in two. Yes, possibly some movies that go on too long. Yeah, maybe there's just too much in it and have to. Is that right? Some movies that could have been split into two. Yeah. So this is actually the beginning of. So this is the beginning of CGI. Okay, Lord of the Rings. That's right. This was 3 movies, wasn't it? 3 movies. The story, one story, 3 movies. Lord of the Rings. So trilogy. The trilogy. Trilogy. That's right, trilogy. Yeah. There's we call it trilogy. Okay. But then we can call this a sequel if it's 2 movies.
Labour popsicle ice lolly drop.
Apologies.
Sequel.
Sequel. So it's like 2. It continues afterwards. So yes, that's right. So Sherlock Holmes, The Matrix. Okay. Imagine the movie Matrix. I don't know if you've seen The Matrix, Weston. Have you seen that? It's an old movie, isn't it?
The scene that he dodged the
Bullets.
in really slow speed.
That's right. Can you imagine these movies without CGI? What would it be like?
Like he
if
was
they-
just moving.
Yeah.
And
I
a bullet
think-
is added after he acted scenes. So when he is acting, so there will be like a fake gun and didn't really shoot the bullet, but the person who act just move like this.
Yes, that's right. It'll be a. I think they use a green background CGI movies. There's something like they use some sort of background, don't they? In order to do these scenes, they seem to, I don't know why it's green. No idea why, but anyway, this shows you how they do the CGI. Everything is green in the background so that they can then put the background in. It's amazing, isn't it, how they can do that? So it just makes you think, doesn't it? How much cost would it be? Like here, for example, that's interesting, isn't it? He's actually on a lake. He's on the water, but the background seems to be so CGI. Yeah, so like this, isn't it? Wow. So it does save a lot of cost, I would think, isn't it, to do this, to do all these CGI characters, movies as well. So the very, very first, let's have a quick look at the video. This is the very, very first, okay, the very first CGI feature length, the feature length movie. Feature length. This is where's that? Feature length. Have I got that there? Feature length movie, guys. Okay, so all right, Gary's gone again. So feature length movie. So the very first one that was done. By the way, today is I think it's supposed to be. I thought I'd just let you know, Bubble Milk Tea Day. Today is National Bubble Tea Day, Bubble Tea Day today, Weston. I don't know if you know. Do you like bubble milk tea?
Yes, sweet and much sugar, so I
There's a
really
lot
like
of
it.
sugar, right? What's your favorite? Just thought. Is there a favorite choice of tea?
Like the original taste, but with some like oolong tea.
Oolong tea, yes, yes. That's true. I quite like that. Yeah, oolong. I like the oolong milk tea, if there is such a thing. I think there is. That might be it there, actually, the one in the middle. I quite like the flavor of the tea with the bubble flavors there. However, right, okay, welcome back, Gary. Let's have a look at the video of the very first CGI feature length, I said just feature length movie, the full length or full feature length movie, the very first movie that came out. Right, let's have a quick look at that. Okay, here we go.
Can toys walk? Can they talk? Or can you bring them to life using a computer? Well, Toy Story 1995 gave an affirmative answer to all these questions and made a new line of movies possible for the film industry. It's the first in many cases and the pioneer of the animated movies we see today. But have you subscribed to our channel and hit the bell icon? Either you have or not, Toy Story is the first CGI animated feature film that showcases an amazing 3D world with lighting, shading, and textures, and some beautifully created characters, including human characters and living toys. Toy Story is the movie that raised the bar and turned animation from being hand-drawn to digital animation and visual effects. But the key to this groundbreaking project was a deal worth $26 million between Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios that made them a powerful team in 1991. Pixar at that time had already experimented with some successful animations like the Oscar-nominated 2-minute short Luxo Jr. in 1986, which was the first CGI short animation and became Pixar's logo later on. Luxo Jr. was followed by Pixar's Oscar-winning 5-minute short CGI animation, Tin Toy, in 1988, which was the first to win an Academy Award for animated short film. And these experiences paved the way for Toy Story to be made. Toy Story is also the first feature film on Pixar to be released in theaters, created by 27 animators and a team of 110 individuals working over 800,000 hours to render the finished movie for its release in November of 1995. But the reason that the characters of Toy Story became so popular is that most of the toys were classic variants of different toys played by many children over the years, beginning in the 1950s. So it was somehow the interest both children and adults had in common. Another key element of the movie that guaranteed its success and made room for a franchise to arise is the story and the theme of it, which is unique in some ways. First, it brought to life the most common dream among so many young children, which is to have their toys come to life. And second, it includes messages like the importance of friendship, the negative effects of jealousy, the fear of being replaced or overtaken by new ones, the peace that comes from getting back home, and finally, the classic struggle between the forces of good and evil. The movie also benefits from the voices it used to create the characters of the toys. most notably for voices like Tom Hanks for Woody the Cowboy Doll and Tim Allen for Space Toy Buzz Lightyear, and many others that brought the characters to life for the entire franchise. Toy Story is also notable for many innovations at first, like nomination for 3 Academy Awards, Best Original Song for Randy Newman's song, You've Got a Friend in Me, Best Original Musical Score, and Best Original Screenplay. The first animated film in Oscar history to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Screenplay, the only Pixar film at that time to have full opening credits, the highest grossing domestic film in 1995, the first Pixar film to be adapted for television, and the first Pixar film to debut as a live-action musical on Disney Cruise Lines, The Disney Wonder, in 2008. All in all, you can say that when a movie hits a $30 million budget, sells more than $373 million worldwide, and become the first of the genre, is truly successful in its realm. But for us movie fans, it's mostly a success for the memories we all have growing up watching the franchise and the world it's brought to us. So what do you think? Which one of the Toy Story movies do you like the most? Tell us in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned. Thank you. Yeah. What do you think made Toy Story such a success? Did you hear that? 30 million to 373 million. Wow, almost tenfold more than that, isn't it? 12, 13, 14-fold. Anyway, the thing is, what a great movie profit it was. What do you think made it such a success? Do you think it's the colors, the characters, the voices, the actors? Or do you think it's the meaning of the movie about toys? Toys, memories, or common desires? Do you wish that the toys would come alive? Do you know, like Weston, for example, do you ever wish that some of your toys would come alive? Or if they, or do you imagine them having some character?
Yeah, it would be really fun.
Yeah. So this is quite interesting, isn't it? It's like, I mean, sometimes I've got an aeroplane. I've got one that still have, you know, there's a, for me, a boyhood sort of imagination of sometimes I wish an aeroplane, you know, like my old Spitfire or something. I wish it was I wish it could fly on its own, you know. I could imagine it's in a fighting in the air in the airline. Gary, do you have any wish for your toys? Did you ever have a toy when you were a child? Gary, do you ever have children toy?
You ask me by any toys.
Yeah, when you were a child, yes. Can you remember when you were a child? Did you have Lego, or did you ever have any?
I remember the Nikita play with toy cars. Hey, I don't know how to.
Yeah, toy cars.
The 40 picture, the 4 picture and the 5 picture. Yes, I remember the Jordan toys.
Yeah, toy cars. Going back a long way. Yeah, toy cars, very popular, especially for boys, maybe as well. Do you remember any? What's one of your favorite toys, Weston? Just, I know this is going back a long way. I'm thinking about something like this. Do you have any? Oh, do you remember this one? This is Pixar toys. Pixar.
Yeah, I know this car.
Yeah, what's it called now? I've forgotten. Oh, McQueen.
I know the
Lightning
Chinese name.
McQueen. Lightning McQueen. There we go. Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. Yes. This one here, very popular because of the movie, isn't it? The movie itself. Lightning McQueen. Favorite toys, you know. So desire makes you memories. Desire. Desirable memories, happy memories. Happy. Can you think of a happy memory, Gary? A happy memory when you were a child? Happy times? Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Driving a little car. Some happy memories. Yeah, like toy planes. For me, toy planes. Yes. Okay, now we're talking. Or some gliders. No, maybe. But, you know, some sort of little planes. You can pretend they're actual flying. Or gliders as well. So do you have a favorite toy, Gary, before we close? Gary, maybe a car would be your favorite, one of your favorite toys?
Mm.
Can you, actually, I've got one of these here. Look, 1 second. I've got one too. There we go. Got one. Boom. There we go. Oh, maybe this weekend I've got. There we go. There's a little one of my favorite toys. There we go.
The five picture, the five picture.
DIY as well, making one as well. Yes. These are some of the wonderful things. Like say, Weston, how about you? Your favorites toys? Are they like a Lego, or do you have? Is it or do you have other type of toys? Hot Wheels, Nerf guns? Oh no, maybe not. Do you have a favorite toy?
Lego.
Lego, yes. Lego. Gary, do you ever played Lego before? When you were younger?
I don't know.
Lego. It's Lego.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, before we finish, Lego bricks. These are kind of things you build. Okay.
Oh, I understand.
Yes.
I
Lego. Yes.
I know. See, I have seen the word. I now I understand.
Yeah, that's
I see it. Logo. Logo.
yes.
No.
Robots. Oh, bring them to life. Transformers. There we go. The idea is this is about the bringing characters to life. So happy memories. And that is why Toy Story felt so connected. We felt so related to it because it happy memories. And that's why the movie was such a success, because it took memories, happy memories back. And so we look back at our childhood and the happy times. We all remember some of the wonderful times when we were in our youth, in our young times. So Weston, keep hold of your toys, okay? Always remember how funny they are, how wonderful they are, because they'll always be with you. So next time you see an animation movie, okay, remember Toy Story was the pioneer. They were the pioneering or the pioneer movie of computer generated imagery. So that's the word, CGI. So look out for that. The next time you see CGI movie, every movie now has a CGI movie to boot now today. So pretty much most movies have that. So next time you go to see a movie, remember that the original was Toy Story. So that's the origins of a feature-length full movie animation. Well, that was the very first. Designed with famous characters. Tom Hanks is the famous character, and of course your famous toys that go with it. So it's a very clever movie, very clever. Great visual effects, franchise that's made lots of different versions of the movie, the franchise. I'll write that in. Great, guys, thanks for your time. I think we're out of time now. So I just want to wish you both a great weekend. Enjoy your bubble milk tea or iced tea, icicle, popsicle, ice lolly, Gary. If you like ice lolly.
I don't know what ice lolly. I understand. I remember ice lolly. I understand.
Don't like it. No, that's right. Well, that's the thing. Yes, there's ice lolly versions now, Weston. So Nenju Naita, bubble milk tea, ice lollies. There we go. We could go for one of those if you like. But otherwise, stay safe. I hope it rains soon in Taiwan. Hopefully the drought will be over. Have a great weekend. Stephanie's up next for general conversation. So Gary, I would suggest have a go. If you like Weston, join Stephanie's class. Ricky, Raymond is monitoring, just having a look at, we've invited him to just watch and drop in to our classes. I'm hoping that we can consider him for conversation class. We will talk to him about that. He's just testing out his camera right now. He's from America, and very good conversation. Lots of interesting things to share with you as well. So we're hoping to arrange a class for him very shortly. So, but Weston, Gary, have a great weekend, and Ray, we'll have a chat with you soon. So guys, we shall see you next week. Okay. And Raymond, I'll drop you a message. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, mate. Okay. Take care. All right then. Okay. Have a nice weekend. Okay.